Up steps Oyarzabal, 1-0 to Real Sociedad. Oyarzabal sends Ter Stegen the wrong way, and it's exactly the start Real Sociedad would have wanted. Griezmann into the area, little dink over the top. Antoine Griezmann won't celebrate that, although he celebrates a little bit more effusively with Suarez. Barcelona against the run of play, right back into it. The bounce from the clearance defeated. That one's put over the top for Leo Messi, squares it for Suarez. It's so easy for Barcelona. Hardly anything have they produced since the restart, and they find themselves 2-1 up. There's a smile on Leo Messi's face now as he turns assist maker Oyarzabal. Swung across by Monreal, Isaac! It's 2-2, and Isaac has got the equaliser for Real Sociedad. Januzaj absolutely crucial in the move, showing tremendous strength to win the loose ball. He's played across to Monreal, and the finish from inside the 6-yard box from the teenager. It's going to be Dembélé to take the corners. So often we see this though, Quinton, and Barcelona just get a goal in the vital minutes. And there you go. It's 1-0 to Barca. Clement Lenglet, the corner put over from fellow Frenchman Ousmane Dembélé. Clement Lenglet getting on the end of it. We've seen it again and again and again. The rivals lulled into a false sense of security. As you pointed out, a superb first half performance by Real Sociedad. Nobody in the Barcelona colours losing their cool, showing too much frustration, however. And at the final moment, seconds before half-time, from a corner of all things, the centre-half makes it 1-0.
That's a great goal, Simon. I mean, yes, we see some fantastic goals from Barcelona, but this is great as well, because look at the leap. He's got two players around him, and he just managed to get a glance into it. I mean, it's a fantastic finish. It's like almost like a striker's finish. And as just before I said that, you said, no, wait, on the money.
Slow perhaps to turn, but there's nothing slow about that. The chase from Zaldúa keeps it in play nicely, and the cross blocked by Jordi Alba. Applause for Jordi Alba. But again, Real Sociedad posing questions to this Barca defence. Oh, that's a lovely ball to Juanmi! Real Sociedad with the equaliser. Juanmi gets it. You can't say that Real Sociedad don't deserve to be on level terms with Barcelona, especially after the 17 minutes since the restart. Juanmi Jimenez with the goal, and slid underneath the advancing Ter Stegen. The throw taken. Oyarzabal plays it all the way back, and what a ball through. Superbly finished by Juanmi. It's Merino who gets the assist. As I said, there may be questions about some of his disciplinary tactics, but in terms of the creativity, that's a superb through ball.
That's a great ball, Sam. That's a Messi ball, kind of good run from Juanmi, and then the finish, just a little dink over Ter Stegen. He does well to stay on his feet, Ter Stegen, to make it more difficult, but the run in the ball, the timing, fantastic. And like you said, they probably deserve to be in the game, because
Jordi Alba. Alba back inside to Rakitic. Messi again. Alba. Still Alba with the right foot, and Barca make it look so easy. And if the goal from the corner on the stroke of half-time was a hammer blow, then that leaves Real Sociedad poleaxed, having got back into the game. Barcelona, with the simplest of moves, pull ahead once again.
Simon, that's probably the first time you've seen Jordi Alba and Messi combine. And when Jordi Alba scores with his right foot, then you know there's something wrong. This is a fantastic finish, because he normally doesn't come with his right. Then you know each other. I'm not sure if that would bite. The referee might have a look at that, because Dembélé, they call that interference with the goal. But for me, it's a clear goal. And a great finish with his right foot.
Well, as the great Bill Shankly once said, if a player's on the pitch and he isn't interfering with play, I want him off the pitch immediately. Superb finish. Jordi Alba, of course, who started when rejected by Barcelona as being too small and ending up playing for Hospitalet. I mean, he was an out-and-out striker.
So in his desperation to win the ball back as it's played in towards the back post. A chance here. Oh, it's in! And it's Elizondo with an absolute belter of a volley. And the Real Sociedad fans, for the first time in 25 years, can celebrate just a few metres from their idols. And when you know it, it's the big centre-back, Aritz Elizondo, breaks the deadlock. It's an absolute thunderbolt from the big man. The ball sits up from beautifully on the left boot, but he catches it so well. Well, he couldn't have struck it better, and it comes in off the post. It's a beauty of a strike for Barca. Ousmane Dembélé is going to swing it in with the right foot. Here it comes, over everyone. Gerard Piqué wins a header, and it's in. And it's Luis Suarez, who's barely had a touch all game, who finds the back of the net. Well, just when Real Sociedad thought they were on the verge of making it 2-0, it's Barca who are back in this one. The corner swung in from the far side, looked like it was going over everyone, but Gerard Piqué won the header. Rui made the save, and it fell very kindly for Luis Suarez. It's a terrible punch from Rui, who got nothing on the ball. And it was a gift occasion, though. Rui made the save. Messi with the corner. In-swinger with the left now. It's another fairly unconvincing punch, and it's in! And it's Ousmane Dembélé. The ball got some help on his way through, took a deflection, and it's beyond everyone, but once again, it comes from poor goalkeeping from Geronimo Rui after making an exceptional save from Felipe Coutinho's effort. He then made a right hash of trying to punch the clearance away. And it was Ousmane Dembélé who latched onto it. Took a deflection on his way through. The Frenchman got a little bit of fortune. But you have to say it's not the best defending.
Giers, Semedo to Piqué, Piqué to Rakitic, Rakitic finding Luis Suarez. Now Coutinho. Gerard Piqué. Oh, what a goal from Coutinho! That's the moment of magic the Camp Nou was waiting for. It came out of the blue. Philippe Coutinho cutting inside, getting it on his right foot. It's a Coutinho classic, but we haven't seen too many better than that from the Brazilian. Starting to get more confidence, starting to score goals with his new club, getting one at just the right time. Miguel Angel Moya did not even move to try and stop that one.
When we've seen Coutinho on the left-hand side for Barca, he is a different player. I don't think he's had the best game so far. We haven't seen him on the ball an awful lot, but this is what he's capable of. He's got so much confidence in these kind of areas, bringing the ball back onto his right and bending it in the far corner. As you say, Moya just sort of takes 2 paces to his left, doesn't even put out a hand to make the stop.
4 goals in 2 games for Felipe Coutinho. He, of course, scored a hat-trick in Barcelona's eventually failed comeback attempt against Levante in the Ciutat de Valencia last weekend. A couple of those were absolute